I was in a great job and I was making good money and I was doing great things, and it wasn't fulfilling me and I was getting stagnant. If I chose not to do this, if I chose not to take the risk, then I'm just forfeiting my own happiness. I'm forfeiting joy. I'm forfeiting freedom.
I'm Hartley Sawyer. I'm an actor, an activist, and a full-time work in progress. I am my business. I'm the CEO of me. Pursuing my goal has been a bigger challenge than I ever imagined. And taking risks, it doesn't always come easy for me. So I've come to New York to find how and where some of this city's most successful people find the courage, the strength to act, to roll the dice, make the leap, and make it happen. My education begins right now. This is Courageous Leaders.
Bethany Lyon's mission is empowering others, on and off the yoga mat. She left a comfortable job to pursue her passion, and today, she uses what she's learned to help her students achieve their goals and unleash the courage within.
Reach both arms up, bow forward through your heart. Flat back, your shoulder blades in.
Hi, Bethany.
Hello.
Thank you for having me in your studio.
You're so welcome. Thanks for coming.
What kind of yoga do you do? Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, Lions and Power Yoga is a Baptiste yoga style studio, and we're the only one in Manhattan.
And so you teach, but you're also doing all the business stuff on the side, right?
Oh, totally. I would say more like on top of, yes, of everything, as opposed to on the side. It's like an all-day, everyday love affair with this place.
What made you decide to start your own studio?
And there wasn't a Baptiste studio in Manhattan. And I was in complaint mode about it. And then one day I was like, well, looking at myself in the mirror going, why don't you walk your talk? Baron Baptiste, who is my teacher, he says, if not you, who? If not now, when? And I was kind of like, maybe this is what I should be doing.
Did you doubt yourself?
Yeah, sure. We put our apartment, it's like a line of credit for our apartment on Rocket. And what we did is, figured out if this totally doesn't work, like it just completely bombs, no one shows up, what happens, And once I figured that out, I was like, okay, well, we won't have an apartment and I won't have a job, and I can start again. There's a thematic in Baptiste yoga that we deal with, and it's like, be a yes. It's like if you want something to happen, if you're a yes for it, it will tend to happen. And if you're committed to being a no for it, it's probably not gonna happen.
And that's the choice that I can make. That's a choice that you make.
Yeah, it's a choice that any of us can make. Wherever you're putting your energy in is where energy goes.
You still teach, you still practice, and then the business aspect of things. Does one inform the other?
It's 100% connected. My entire goal here is to take what we do on the mat and bring it out into real life. So if I'm willing to hop up into a leapfrog and take a risk and take a chance, then when I find another space, I'm willing to sign a lease. You can't get on the mat once in a while and then have it translate to your world.
Just like you can't focus on your business once in a while and have it translate into a big business.
So it's like I'm not in my practice and I'm not on my mat. I can be in reaction mode versus action mode, and that's how it translates into business for me. So instead of reacting to problems or reacting to whatever's happening, instead I'm in action.
What would you say to somebody who's afraid to take a risk?
I think that looking at the costs of not doing it is a really great way to get incentive to get off your ass and make things happen. I was in a great job and I was making good money and I was doing great things, and it wasn't fulfilling me and I was getting stagnant. If I chose not to do this, if I chose not to take the risk, then I'm just forfeiting my own happiness. I'm forfeiting joy. I'm forfeiting freedom. And so if you're looking at taking a risk about whatever it is, a job, a relationship, moving, it's like, okay, what's the cost of staying right where you are? And usually that in itself is enough to push you over the edge. Nice.
Try and relax.
Pull the belly in, jump back, go. When I have a badass practice and I've really challenged myself and shown up completely, I walk out of the door I'm completely unstoppable. It's like, hey, I got this.
So it's learning the value of action, that you have to take that action and take that risk to achieve anything.
Totally, and to actually have the physical experience, to have something happen. Something wouldn't have happened without your action, and you made it happen.
And don't be afraid of failure, because failure is inherently part of the process.
It's part of the process. Embrace it. Embrace failure, I say. Learn from it. I'm gonna take one leg up. Trust me here. Now, press down into this leg. Into your other foot. Good, now look between your hands. Take that leg all the way up. All the way up. There you go. Handstand. In the middle of the room. Nice work. Awesome. Handstand.
We're gonna start a business right now. Right now.
Unmessable with. We'll do it.
No, that's great. If not you, who? If not now, when? Bethany's commitment to staying in motion informs her perspective on risk. If you're not failing part of the time, you're not pushing yourself hard enough. Failure is inevitable, and perfection is a myth. So get out of your head and get on the mat.